What's up everyone, and welcome to another Minecraft tutorials. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this cactus greenhouse. This cactus greenhouse is 24 blocks long by 6 blocks wide and 7 blocks tall, counting the 2 that you dig into the ground. Cactuses will grow inside of the greenhouse enclosure, and this first one will hit this observer right above it, which will activate the entire farm and send a signal down this line of redstone, activating the pistons behind each cactus. You can make it so that each cactus has its own activation unit, but this way is more cost effective, and this is the way we'll be doing it for this tutorial. There is a manual button right here on the front of the farm, which you can use to activate the farm manually. The cactus that break off will fall into the water and be collected by the hoppers that are underneath. They'll get transported into a collection system, and when this collection system fills up, it then goes into a composter section, which will turn each cactus into bone meal, and when that fills up, it will then get put into a furnace for dye. If that ever fills up, then it will get transferred over to this elimination area where it will take care of any overflow. Keep in mind that the composter and furnace sections can be swapped in either position. That's totally up to you. And the back side will be accessible for the fuel that will be going into the furnace to create the dye. To build this farm, you're going to need 2 full stacks of glass with 57 more glass blocks, 1 full stack of building blocks of your choice with 39 more building blocks, 54 hoppers, 47 slabs of your choice, 25 redstone dust, at least 7 cactus, at least 2 water buckets, at least 1 stack of coal, 1 redstone lamp, 1 furnace, 1 netherrack, a button of your choice, 1 flint and steel, 9 chests, 7 pistons, 7 sand blocks, 6 signs, 6 droppers, 4 observers, 3 redstone repeaters, 3 redstone torches, 2 comparators, and 1 composter. To build this farm, you're going to dig out a 5 block line, and you're going to replace those with the building blocks of your choice. Then come over to each corner. You're going to knock out a block there, replace that with a building block, knock out this block here, replace that with a building block, and then you're going to knock out the 3 in between. Then you're also going to knock out the 3 below it. So you're going to have a 2 by 3 right here at this end of the farm. But now you have to actually knock that out 15 blocks in that direction, counting this space. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You should end up with a 3 by 15 by 2 block space in the ground, just like this. Next, what you're going to want to do is actually grab your dirt blocks, and you're going to come back and place a dirt block right there, 1 block away from the wall on this side, and you're going to skip a block and place another one, skip a block, place another one, and you're going to do that all the way down to the opposite side. Once you've done that, you're going to choose a side that you want the farm to be facing. On the back side, you're going to want to knock out this block here, 2 blocks down. Grab your hoppers and build a straight line coming out just like this, and that's going to reach the opposite side of the farm over here. Then between each dirt block, you're going to bring that out too, and you'll end up with something that looks just like this. Now you're going to have spaces right here, so you're going to want to fill those up too. You can choose whatever direction you want that hopper to go and just put another hopper going into the other hoppers. Then what you'll want to do is grab some sand blocks, place those on top of the dirt blocks right there between all the hoppers. Back at this end, you're going to go to where this 1 hopper is, and you're going to knock out the 2 blocks in front of that. So this hopper should be pointing to where you're going to place a dropper facing upwards, and then you're going to place another dropper and another 2. So you should have a tower of 4 droppers going straight up. Now you're going to come to the opposite side of that dropper tower. You're going to knock out 2 blocks down. You're going to grab a redstone comparator, and you're going to place that coming out of the very bottom dropper. Then you're going to knock out 2 blocks down in front of that comparator, place a block, knock out the 2 next blocks, place a redstone torch on the opposite side of that block, knock out those 2 blocks and the 2 next to it, and you can actually bring this all the way back right next to the dropper tower. Grab some hoppers, and you're going to place one here, you're going to place another one going into that hopper, knock out that first one that you placed down, place another hopper going into the second one, and you've just created a little hopper clock, but you need to place an item inside of that hopper clock. So there you go. That's going to be held in place by this redstone torch. You're going to grab another redstone comparator, place that coming out of that second hopper. Grab a redstone repeater. You're going to place one here on one tick and then one right behind it on one tick as well. Grab another building block and you're going to place that right there next to the dropper. Skip a dropper and place another one right there. Get a redstone torch, place it on top of that bottom building block, and then another one right up on top of that second block. On the other side of the droppers, you're going to place a chest right here. You can make it a double chest, and then you're going to place one chest and then another single chest right there. Then on top of the double chest, you can actually build this up a little bit further by placing 2 more double chests. And underneath, if you want to make it look pretty, you can knock out these dirt blocks and place your building blocks just like that. Then diagonally from this chest, you're going to place a building block right here. You can knock out that block diagonally from this one, place a block there. You can knock out this block in between both of these and these as well. So you're going to create a little cross right here. Grab some netherrack, place that right in between the cross in the center. Grab your flint and steel, light that on fire just like that. Grab your building blocks, and on the back side, you're going to build 4 blocks tall. Grab another dropper, and you're going to place that looking downwards towards the fire. You can remove this block back there. Come over to your dropper tower here behind the chest, and you're actually going to build that up 1 more. Then you can grab your hoppers, and you can actually build a straight line coming from the dropper above the fire all the way back to above this dropper here. Place another block right there above that redstone torch. And you can fill these chests right here with hoppers going into each of the storage chests. You're actually going to want to place a hopper behind that chest and this one here as well. On the front side, you can actually place the composter above this hopper here with another hopper going into the top of that composter. Then you can grab your furnace, place that next to the composter with a hopper going into the top of that furnace. On the back side, you can place another hopper going into the back of the furnace with a chest for your fuel. Grab some glass and you're going to build that up 3 blocks tall on this side, 3 blocks on the front, and 3 blocks on this side as well. Grab a building block and you're going to place that diagonally from this block here. You're going to grab some slabs and place 1, 2, 3 slabs like that. And then you're going to grab another full block and place it behind that dropper there. Grab some redstone dust and just bring that across the top of that tower here with the redstone torches. Next, what you'll want to do is actually dig out the dirt blocks that surround the hoppers like this, and you can actually just fill in the space with your building blocks to make this a little bit easier to look at. You'll end up with something that looks like this. So grab your water buckets now and place 1 source water block here, and you can place another one 1 block apart from that first one. This should create an infinite water source block, which will allow you to keep collecting water from to keep filling up this farm 1 source block away from the other. This will make it so that the water source blocks in the front will push any cactuses towards the back and just making it a little bit faster to pick up and send towards the dropper tower. The next thing that you'll want to do is grab an observer, place it diagonally from that chest facing towards the front of the farm. Grab a redstone lamp, place it behind the observer. Grab another observer and place it behind that redstone lamp facing towards the front of the farm. Grab a redstone repeater, place it coming out of the back of that observer, and place that on 4 ticks. Right now is a pretty good time to plant your cactuses, so you can do that on top of each of the sand blocks within this area. Now grab your glass blocks. You're going to create 1 layer of glass blocks all the way back here to this corner. You can place a full block here if you'd like. Put another 3 glass blocks here, place another full block here, and then you can grab more glass blocks and just bring it all the way back around towards the front. Next, what you can do is actually grab a button. I'm using a stone button. I'm going to place that on the front there of that observer so I can activate it anytime I like. You can see that it does work. Grab your glass blocks and you're going to build a 3x3 right here on top of this section here. Then you're going to build a glass block there, grab a piston, just a regular one, place it right there so that it's right behind the second layer of the cactus. And you're going to build a glass block, piston, glass block, piston all the way down. You'll have something that looks like this by the time you're done. Grab a slab, you can place that on top of that block there. Grab more glass, you can actually build this up as a 3x3 as well, right there. So you should have a 4x3 by the time you're done. Grab another slab, And you can actually fill up this front side of the farm all the way with glass so that it meets up with that 3x3 we added earlier. Next, what you're going to want to do is grab another full block, remove this one here, place a full block there, diagonally right there, and a redstone lamp right there. Go ahead and grab some redstone dust, bring that all the way up just like this. Grab a glass block, and you're going to actually bring this back wall up all the way with glass so that it meets up with the rest. Okay, future me popping in here. You're going to want to add your signs right here on the second block above each piston. And you're going to do that all the way down the farm except for the very last piston. So this one is going to remain blank because this is where you're going to put the observer system that will activate the entire farm. These that have the signs will just keep growing, and they will keep popping off that very top portion of that cactus until the entire farm is activated to collect the rest that's at the bottom. This will just kind of help boost with gradual production until the entire farm is activated. With more slabs, you can actually place them right here on top of those glass blocks. You'll place another one right here, grab a full block where this redstone lamp is, and you're going to place a full block on top of that glass block. Then go back to your slabs and just surround the top of the glass blocks all the way around the farm. With another full block, you're going to place that here. You could use a slab too if you like, that doesn't matter, but you can use either one. And you can grab another observer, and you're going to want to place that facing downwards so that it looks at the top of that cactus there. When that cactus fully grows, it's going to touch this observer and activate the system. But to do that, we're going to need to place a redstone dust on top of that, another 2 here, and then on this back side, you're actually going to want to come down and place another observer facing upwards right there so that it's a block away from this redstone dust, and place a piece of redstone dust right there. And you can see that it activated that one piston. So now we need to take care of the rest. Where these glass blocks are in between the pistons, you're going to place slabs just like this. And then behind the pistons, you're going to be placing full blocks just like that. Then come up on top and spread some redstone dust all the way down the line. So now if that redstone were to be activated, you can see that it will activate all the pistons. You can now close off the top of this greenhouse with the glass that you have left. Now you're just about done, but you may have some blocks left over. If you choose, you can actually cover these hoppers right here so that nothing falls into them. And with whatever slabs you have remaining, you can actually place on top of the dropper there and around these glass blocks there to just make it a little bit more decorative. You guys can choose how to decorate this greenhouse as much as you like, but at this point, this is done and it works. So now all you have to do is just sit back, let the cactus grow, and you'll soon have a supply of cactus, bone meal, and green dye. I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, let me know down in the comments field below, and don't forget to also like and subscribe because your support means a lot to me and this channel. Don't forget to check out the descriptions for links to my membership page or other things like my Discord, Patreon, and so much more. Until next time, I'll see y'all later and take care. Have a good one.